If your phlox has white powder on the leaves, or the leaves are curling and turning yellow, your plant is telling you something's wrong. The good news is, most of these problems are fixable, but you have to catch them early. Perennial phlox is tough and rewarding, but it does have a handful of problems that come up again and again. In this video, we're going to go through the most common ones: fungal diseases, pest insects, and a couple of cultural issues, so you can spot them quickly and know exactly what to do. Everything we cover here applies to tall garden phlox, the kind that blooms in summer and grows 3 to 6 feet tall. Let's start with the most common problem by far: powdery mildew. If you see a white or gray powder coating the leaves, that's powdery mildew. It's caused by fungi that live right on the surface of the leaf. The lower leaves go first, then the powder spreads upward. Badly infected leaves turn discolored, get distorted, and drop off. It looks alarming, but it almost never kills phlox. Warm, humid weather encourages it, and so does crowding. Here's what to do. As soon as you see the first signs, spray the foliage with wettable sulfur every 2 weeks. Give your plants more space so air moves between them. Water at the base, not overhead. And in fall, clean up all the debris around the plant. That's where fungal spores overwinter. The other fungal problem worth knowing is fungal leaf spots. These show up as black or brown marks on the leaves. Sometimes the spots run together into larger, dead patches. Pick off infected leaves as soon as you spot them. Remove dead plant debris from the bed. For serious infections, spray healthy foliage with garden sulfur fungicide to keep it from spreading. The third fungal issue is the most serious: crown rot. This one starts in the soil, where bacteria and fungi attack the plant right at the crown. That's where the stems meet the roots, just below the soil surface. The roots blacken, the stems start to wilt, and the whole plant can collapse within a few days. You may notice a rotten smell. Crown rot is most common in late winter, when wet conditions and decomposing leaves create ideal conditions for bacteria. If you catch it, remove the infected plant and the surrounding soil. Disinfect your tools and keep winter mulch away from the plant crowns in future seasons. Now, the pests. There are 3 main ones on phlox, and they each leave different clues. First, spider mites. These are barely visible to the naked eye. What you'll notice first is tiny yellow dots or red spots on the upper surface of the leaves. Look underneath, and you may see fine webbing across the leaves and stems. Mites are most active in hot, dry weather in late summer. Spray with insecticidal soap every 3 to 5 days for 2 weeks. Second, aphids. These are soft-bodied insects that cluster on leaves and tender buds. Their feeding makes phlox leaves curl and pucker. You might also see leaves turning yellow or brown. They're one of the most common reasons people ask why their phlox leaves are curling. Spray with insecticidal soap. For stubborn infestations, a pyrethrin-based insecticide works well. Don't over-fertilize your plants; that actually attracts aphids. Third, phlox plant bugs. These are reddish-orange adults with a black stripe down the back. They sting the flower buds, which causes the flowers to come out deformed. They also leave light spots on leaves. Spray with a pyrethrin insecticide. In fall, cut and discard all dead growth. That's where the eggs overwinter. The common thread in all of these problems is timing. Whether it's mildew, mites, aphids, or rot, catching it early gives you options. Wait too long and the plant gets much harder to save. Get in the habit of checking the backs of the leaves when you walk past. That's where most problems start. If you want more detail on any of this, it's all on Yardener.com. Just search for perennial phlox and you'll find the full guide.